Remember that one time I didn't hit the record button?
Yeah, thankfully we're also now streaming to Twitch as a double backup. So
Hello, everybody. It is time for next week now. The best curiosity supplemental programming. I'm your host, the underscore Ida, aka twitch.tv/the underscore Ida. And like always, we have our Nokia phone loving user Trachy King, aka the deck master, deck builder, and deck filter of Curiosity. Trachy, how are you today?
I am good. Glad to be doing next week now again since we took time off for Baldur's Gate.
Took off time for Baldur's Gate because it was a crap set. Now, if you're watching and you're like, what's Curiosity? Trachy has been preparing a statement just for you.
Okay, so Curiosity is a format that is intended to almost mirror the limited format for a set, but it basically treads the line between limited and constructed. 40 card decks. You may only have two max rares slash mythics, singleton copies of each, six uncommons, two max of each uncommon you've got, and then three max of each common that is in your deck, excluding, of course, basic lands.
Nice.
8 card sideboards, and the current Curiosity format is going to be Dominaria United.
And here we are with our first Dominaria United deck. It is a. Is it a, you would say it's a kind of an aggro-y deck?
Yeah, blue red spells is how I have it listed in Arena.
Hmm.
And yes, it is a very aggressive focus deck, although it can switch to more of a kind of like tempo strat when needed through the sideboard.
Nice. So talk us through the overall basics of this deck.
Okay, so uh, the Is It Spells aggro deck has been a thing throughout a variety of formats. If you have ever played like with a Kiln Fiend deck, for example, this deck is pretty much exactly like that. Is It Spells? Is it Blitz? Um, you're wanting to put down one of your two drops, ideally Balmor and Electrostatic Infantry, since they're very strong, like Key2 Amplifier if you don't have access to those. Um, and then you just want to use your spells to start pumping up all your guys, clearing the way, and just beating down that opponent. Eventually, you'll play enough spells that your Tolarian Terrors will now be cheap enough to play for 4 mana or so,
Hmm.
and then you've got those big beaters to finish off the game.
Nice. Big beaters is, what it's all about. Um, so in this deck, do you think that the rares really matter? Sometimes the rares matter a lot. Sometimes the rares don't matter at all.
I think Haughty
Mm-hmm.
is very good in this deck. He's the standard Drake package where his power is equal to the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard. So oftentimes he's a 3/4 flyer, 4/4 flyer, and he also makes your instants and sorceries cost one less to cast. So your lightning strike is now one man is now a lightning bolt. Impulse
Nice.
is a 1 mana. Look at top four, pick one. Uh, and like when you bring in Essence Scatters from the sideboard, it's now just 1 mana. So,
Nice.
Haughty, great rare for the deck. Jaya is
Take it or
fine.
leave it.
Yeah, she's not integral to the deck, but she starts making monks that have prowess, so they get pumped by your spells. Um, if you're in top deck mode, she can uh, draw you some cards, and when needed, she can be a removal. So, like, Jaya does a lot of stuff. none of it is like you win the game,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a fine role player card.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to be able to alter in this format. But maybe you can. I think there's just, what, 5 red instant sorceries? Yeah. So
Yeah, there's no point in ulting her. That is
No.
not what you want to do.
no real point. Yeah, but, sometimes you want to
Unless,
flex.
like, I don't know, it wins you the game automatically with a lightning strike in hand. Like, oh, you're dealing 9 damage. Then sure. But,
Yeah.
like, other than that, just +1 her and -2 her when you need to remove a card, for the most part. Maybe -1 her when you are in that top deck mode.
Nice. Well, do you want to get things booted up and ready to go?
Super quick.
Sure.
Going over the sideboard.
Oh, yeah.
Almost the entirety of the sideboard is designed to deal with the Walls deck. We shall play a match against the Walls deck later in the video, but
The Walls
shaping
deck,
up-
the scariest deck that has ever existed.
if anybody has been playing the Dominaria United draft format, then they have probably encountered the Walls deck, especially the mainstay of that deck, Wingmantle Chaplain.
Mm-hmm.
Scary card.
Scary
Very
indeed.
scary card.
Probably
It's
a little
like
bit
mythic level power.
Probably a little bit more scarier in Curiosity than Draft.
Yeah, because in Curiosity, you basically your deck has 15 walls in it. In Draft, sure, maybe you draft 7, 8, 9, maybe walls, and it's looking good. Curiosity, your deck has 15 walls in it.
All right.
You have all the walls you need, including base 3 of the wall tutors. So your 2 wingmate chaplains are also just you basically have 5 hits to get wingmate chaplain.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So because the deck's so scary, sideboard's built to deal with that.
And we can.
Every other deck, I think you can handle decently well.
Mm-hmm.
We need to deal with the Walls deck for now.
Well, let's keep the Walls
sure
deck for our third match. Let's keep.
Yep, I was planning on it.
Nice. All right. Well, what do you think? What's the first deck we're gonna go up against?
First one, we shall go with a white-black sacrifice list.
Nice. Go ahead and send me the fight request. I think this is going to shape up to be a great season. One thing I forgot to talk about is that this is playing 16 lands instead of I'll keep this instead of the typical 17 land.
The deck is low to the ground. And also, I just generally prefer 16 lands in Curiosity. Mainly because the decks are a bit more, finely tuned. You're in draft, oftentimes, you, want to get to 4 mana, really. In Curiosity, sometimes you barely even have any cards that cost 4 mana.
Gotcha. Well, I got my electrostatic infantry out.
Yeah, I'm gonna citizens arrest that.
Oh no, my buddy!
You don't have shore up mana up.
Yeah, but I do have an amplifier.
I'll make you sacrifice that.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Uh-oh.
Shore up in
One of
hand.
your friends
I won't be
has
able
to
to
leave.
remove it any other way.
This isn't looking good for me.
Drop it.
You probably have an impulse in hand. Can get card from that.
Get a card or two.
Oh, no impulse, huh? Wonder what you kept.
What's an impulse?
By the way, people, since it probably has a shore up in their hand, also, I'm done with Lily.
Bye, Lily.
I have bigger. This isn't how things were supposed. I've always hated crowds.
And it probably has a shore up in hand. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not, like, watching his view of things, but I would assume he has a shore up in hand. It's often correct if your opponent is playing removal-heavy strategies and you don't have an abundance of creatures in your hand to a turn off curve so that you can leave shore up mana.
It's looking kind of scary for me. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
What you got in hand? Did you just have 3 short ups or something?
I will not say. Not that I can't say.
Let's see. That's 6, 9, 10. No.
Ooh, here we go.
That will help, yeah.
Yeah, looks like we're at the GG go next on that one.
Yep. So yeah. Play that those creatures a turn off curve.
I had 3 shore ups in my hand.
Yep. Then
And
you should
one-
have totally played.
Tolarian Terror in my hand, so.
Yep. Totally should have played the electrostatic on turn 3 rather than turn 2. Okay. Sideboard wise in this matchup, bring in the Elder Dragon War for Jaya. Playing a lot of creatures you can wipe out with Elder Dragon War.
Deals 2 damage each creature and each opponent.
Let's see.
Nice.
Other than that, probably decent on everything else.
Alright, well, let's hope that we are
I guess. Side out Twinferno for Battlewing Mystic.
Battle Wing Mystic, hell yeah. I will play first. Not so great, but I think this is doable.
I can keep this.
Doing the
Okay.
number 1 check.
Solid aggro card. Okay, let's play a Splatter Goblin. blocker here.
Oh, missed a land drop. The next week now just is not starting off great for me.
Play Phyrexian Rage. Always nice to see Phyrexian Rager. I hope you at least kept a hand with Lightning Strike.
Me too. Not my chick.
Then citizens arrest the electrostatic infantry.
Don't worry, I got plenty where that comes. Here we go. You ain't got nothing on me. Death touch? Ever how this thing does? None. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oh, this is gonna get scary. You kicked it. How rude. Dang it.
Knew you had that.
Gotta have shore up.
6, 7. You are quite dead here.
right. So that was Is It Spells versus Black-White Sacrifice. And, yeah, just not... not every game you're gonna win. That's what I tell my kids.
I think White-Black Sacrifice in particular, one of the reasons I played that deck is because it's probably one of the worst matchups for Is It. Because Is It tends to play, like, basically have one or two creatures out, meaning they fall prey to sacrifice effects.
I got
You can protect your creatures from removal with Shore Up, can't protect them from sacrifice.
That makes sense. I like that. Giving the people something to think about. So, what is going to be the next in line?
I'm going to play Deggy's token list.
Ooh.
Green-white tokens. First, though, I'm going to put some gems on this Mastery Pass.
Put some gems on the Mastery Pass.
It's actually a card style I'm using. Okay.
I see your challenge and I raise you and accept. So this is versus Deggy's, I'm guessing green-white tokens? Because you said tokens?
Yep, green-white tokens. Actually, more specific, it's actually a soldier's deck.
Ooh. It's one of the lords in this set that is actually playable.
Yeah. Like, the rest of them, I don't think they are at all playable in Curiosity. Like, they are outright bad. But the Soldier Lord, there's a lot of good soldiers in white. So, actually playable. I can keep this.
Start off with 2 tap lands.
Completely fine. As I said, sometimes you want to play your cards on 3 rather than anything else. So, as you can see, like I currently have 3 soldiers out on the board. So, not soldiers.
It's scary. Them soldiers know how to party. King Daryl. Five. That's scary. Gotta do it.
Okay, you probably still kill Kingarian, but happens. Unless you don't have a lightning strike.
Oh, I've got one. Duh. Give me a second. Oh shoot! I forgot to play my lightning strike.
Well, I'm pretty sure I have bad news for you then. I don't think your electrostatic is long for this world.
No. Let him hang out. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, the opposite. He's just being a great pal to everyone. Don't do it. Don't fight him. Or bite him. Ouch. Ooh, Billy. How do you answer this? Don't think you can. Oh my.
I mean, you're going to have to trade it, so. And also block with your Balmor.
This is not looking so hot.
No, it's not. I think you lose. But I think you lose.
Bam! Jaya!
Frankly, destruction is best left to the professionals.
Here comes lightning strike.
I improvise better than most people plan.
All right.
Okay. In this case, again, siding out Jaya for the Elder Dragon War.
The Elder Dragon War.
Wait, you had a Battle Wing Mystic, didn't you? What happened to the Urtai Scorn? That's supposed to be an Urtai Scorn. Did you forget to save?
Maybe I did.
Okay.
We can fix it in the third game.
In the game where it will actually matter. Okay. Next, let's cut out Thrilla Possibility. And let's cut out an Impulse. Let's cut out one Impulse as well. And so I think we want to keep the Shura. Let's go with 2 Essence Scatters.
Nice.
Okay.
Good to go. Bam.
Yep.
Ooh, nope. Ooh, nope.
I can keep this.
Oh,
Oh no, yeah.
this is like not really working out for me today.
Yeah.
Just 2 1-land hands of a color that doesn't really work out. Don't worry, I've got 2 lands.
Oh, they're both different colors.
Yeah, we'll get there. The reinforcements have arrived. Uh-oh. I have you now. I have you now. That's my Darth Vader impression. Wasn't good. Dude, this fudgers.
Come on, untap your thing with shore up. Ah, I knew it.
Yeah, my Phoenix chick. Look at her.
I mean, attack with Phoenix chick.
Oh, oops. I forgot. I was just so sad at my hand, you know. Citizen's arrest? You can't do that to me.
Okay, let's see the shore up. Yep. Lets me know not to attack.
You can't do that to me. Oh my. Uh-oh.
A Phoenix chick.
Oh, that's 2 damage. That's 2 damage. Listen, there's a lot of pressure on me, okay? I'm stressed out. Phoenix chick can't block.
Yes, it cannot block. It should always attack. Ooh, nice.
No! You tricked me with my own game. Wow. Okay.
Hey, you attacked. And then you die.
Yeah, I'm just dead. GG's.
Oh no, off to a terrible start with blue-red spells. This is not a good showing for week 1.
I just can't get any lands, you know? Just not the lands. So now it's the drastic change of pace.
Don't forget Urchase Coin.
Gotta switch out a card. The defense deck.
I don't know, if this goes 0-3, do you want to just also record another video?
No, we gotta do it. Oh, I accepted it from the deck thing. So yeah, we're good to go. You know, that's just how it be. That's magic for you. Sometimes we're not just looking at my deck, but we're also looking at my opponent's deck.
A good showing for the other decks in the format.
Yeah. Alright. Throw it at me. I believe in myself, okay?
Okay, it is time for the dreaded Walls deck.
The dreaded Walls deck. I have a plan, though, and that is to win. Oh, 3 lands in hand. Holy
I'm
moly.
all in this, and I can keep this. Okay. So, Coral Colony is a scary card.
Because it can mill me.
Yes, it is a win condition.
But there's nothing I can do about it.
You are correct. Sideboard, though, you get removal that can deal with Coral Colony quite well. Yeah, game 1 Coral Colony is hard to deal with.
Look at it. It's a colony of corals.
What is this? Next time. Shield wall for shield wall. If you're not in any urgency, you can do that to build up your defender count.
Nice.
No, I'm not blocking here.
Dang it. I thought I heard you.
Even if you didn't have anything, like, I just do not want to risk that.
Makes sense.
Okay. Now I can search for a wingmate chaplain.
For the prettiest girl at the ball. For each defender creature under your control.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
One gone. She has defender as well.
Yeah, I don't think I would be attacking with the 0-3 much anyways. Ooh, nice. Actually in a good position here. 9 damage to me.
That is true. I actually have some lands as well. That's 5 lands. That's more than all of my other games combined. So Shield Wall gets your lady. You play 2 of them. And you're like, nice.
The electrostatic is getting quite big.
Hmm.
Right, I'm going to block here. Not looking good for me, folks.
You heard it here, folks. Walls ain't shit.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be my end. I guess I took it a bit too slow with the wingmate chaplain. Let's see. That's that. Sell that. Okay.
Going for that 1.
There you have it. It's here.
Okay. The birds have eyes. Messed that
Yeah.
up.
Still died.
Yeah. I knew that
Because
you were gonna do
Balmor gives trample, which is
that.
good.
Oh. All right.
Okay. So for this matchup, you can take out the Real Possibility, Shore Ups, Ash to Dust, cut an Impulse, sorry, cut 2 Impulses, my mistake. Actually, just 1 Impulse is fine. There we go. Okay, put in 2 Essence Scatters. Cut the Phoenix check.
Put in the Scorn.
Yep. Okay. There you go. And
Keeping
put in
Jaya, not putting in the Elder Dragon
Yep.
War.
Yeah, Elder Dragon War does 2 damage. Walls are 3 toughness, so not
Gotcha.
doing too much. Like, it wipes out Wingmantle, Chaplain's Birds, but like you have Smash to Dust for that, and you would rather counter it. I guess I'll play first. I don't like this hand, but I'll keep it.
This is a 1-land hand. Wait, I know this stuff. Getting 1-land hands. Cool. We'll do this. Molten Tributary.
No, I missed my land drop.
Now it's my time to shine.
It is. Oh no. Yep, good. Yeah. By the way, in terms of your counter spells, you should generally save those for either whatever rare / mythic I have in the deck, which in this case is going to be. So since this is Tempest's wall list, and they were the winner of last week, their rares got suspended.
That's true.
So, Sarah Paragon, which is actually something, and then Adakar Waste, because they played a land, because they don't need actual cards.
Forgot about that one. Oh no, this is a sorcery?
Yeah, Smash Dust is a sorcery. Oof.
Yeah.
need to draw land. No, that's not a land. Oh no.
What's this do? 10 of turn.
So perhaps it's a matter of blue-red spells not doing well against the other decks in the format, but if it comes to walls, I guess adding 3 Smash Dust in the sideboard is enough.
That's true. Oh my.
I guess Jayfish was right to chide me. I should have been playing the 3 Smash Dust to begin with, although that does make the other matchups significantly worse, because, like, oh no, I have no sideboard. Or I have no lands. But, like, the Spells deck does not have a sideboard against walls decks. I should probably go down 1 Essence Scatter and rub it in, why don't you?
Good. Welcome
there's
to
my land.
Magic. Nice. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Turns out
wow.
3 Smash done. Yeah, Delirium Terror, 2 mana. Okay, there we go. Also getting stuck on lands, not good for me.
Not good for anyone, but you know, it's good for the first week to see, you know, we saw 4 decks, you know.
Yeah. Actually thinking, cut out an Essence Scatter from the side and add in an Immolation.
For that extra little bit of removal.
Yeah, exactly. I think 2 Essence Scatters is fine for most situations. Just having that 1 mana removal spell is nice to have, though, against some of the more aggressive decks, is what I think these matches have shown. So there we go. Only 1 and 2, but it can take down the Walls deck, so perhaps the Walls deck is not as scary as we've been led to believe.
What? You mean a deck that just comes out blasting in draft doesn't quite translate over to
I still think the Walls deck
undraft?
is very good, and I think it's very likely that Wingmantle Chaplain's going to get banned. But
Well, we'll find out. Now, Curiosity happens every Saturday now at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we usually change things up, progress each season. So yes, now it starts at 2 o'clock for our friends in Europe. For our friends on the West Coast, that's 11 o'clock, I believe, if you live far, far west. So
yes,
not
Pacific time it is 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, so not too terrible. And also, one thing that isn't everyone's favorite, but it is what it is we're no longer going to 4 rounds if there is undefeateds. Just keeping it to 3 rounds max, just so, you know, now that we adapt to the post-COVID world, folks have things on their plate, so it's just easier. And this way, the deck who ultimately wins isn't winning. It's based on the matches they won to get to that 3-0, versus
The integrity of the ban list.
versus the you know, the kind of, you know, a lot of times Magic at its best is 60-40 percent, you know, to win. So, you know, trying to just make sure that the right deck gets the W. Trachy, do you have anything else to say before we call it quits?
No, just one quick thing. Even though we are already a week into this, you can start in at any time, and like if you play enough, like even if you start in like a week past, like you will still have a good chance of getting into the finals if you do well and you continue playing. We would love to have you. If you're having trouble thinking of decks to build, Ida will be putting in the description below this YouTube video for those who are watching the YouTube video and not on Twitch. There will be a link to my deck list that I have come up with for this Curiosity season. If you want to just straight up copy a deck list, go ahead. Or if you just want to take some inspiration, see what my thoughts are on the different archetypes in the format, go ahead, take some inspiration there. If you're having trouble thinking of a list to use. So yeah.
Yeah, and one more thing to kind of piggyback on that. When Trachy says, I don't want, if you miss this week doesn't mean you miss out. You can play as many weeks as you want. Now in Curiosity, you get points based on your ranking. That way we can have a finals for the top 8 players. But, if you show up, and Trachy actually won this last season, at the finals
season,
we do a raffle, and you get one raffle ticket for each week you go, and you can win a set booster box.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how I won the Baldur's Gate season.
No,
yeah.
You won
I won the raffle for
raffle.
I'm getting a set booster box of Dominaria United.
Yeah, and that should be coming soon.
The more you show up, the more chances you get.
Yeah, since Card Kingdom is in Seattle, and that is on the Pacific Coast. Well, it is time to see you guys later. We gotta do it. Next week now.
Next week now.
Oh, that was beautiful.